BTS is back, feel the attack.
Welcome BTS Lovers Update. Christmas tree sparkles. This Christmas season feels different as Jungkook once again becomes the center of global attention. Stories are spreading rapidly about a Christmas celebration described as luxurious and elegant, sparking conversations among armies and media around the world. From imagined exclusive decorations to the calm, refined aura of the golden maknae, many are asking the same question. Did Jungkook really celebrate Christmas in such a lavish way? But behind the viral buzz and glamorous narratives, an important question remains. Is this truly a confirmed celebration, or simply a story shaped by public interpretation and social media speculation? The lack of official confirmation has only fueled curiosity and debate even further. Stay tuned with BTS Lovers Update as we explore the theme, luxurious and elegant. Jungkook's Christmas celebration becomes a global talking point, breaking down the clues, fan reactions, and available facts to uncover whether this Christmas story is reality or rumor. Baik, berikut lanjutan berita panjang dalam bahasa Inggris berdasarkan deskripsi di atas, ditulis naratif, penuh analisis, aman secara fakta, dan cocok untuk konten BTS Lovers Update. As the story continued to spread, fans across different countries began piecing together fragments of information, emotions, and expectations. Jungkook's name trended not because of a confirmed statement, but because of a collective curiosity that refused to fade. The idea of a luxurious and elegant Christmas resonated deeply, especially given Jungkook's long-established image of sophistication, artistic sensitivity, and quiet charm. In the absence of official photos or announcements, the narrative evolved through imagination. Fans envisioned warm lights reflecting off glass windows, a calm winter atmosphere, and Jungkook enjoying a peaceful holiday away from the spotlight. These imagined scenes were not born from nothing. They were shaped by years of observing Jungkook's personality, his preference for intimate moments, understated fashion, and emotional depth. As a result, the story felt believable, even without proof. However, from a factual standpoint, it is important to pause and ask, what do we actually know? Up to this moment, there has been no confirmation from Jungkook himself, nor from Big Hit Music or HYBE, regarding a special or luxurious Christmas celebration. No verified images, videos, or statements exist that directly support the claim. This places the story in a unique space, somewhere between possibility and projection. Yet, the impact of the story cannot be dismissed. Media outlets, fan pages, and YouTube channels began framing the topic as a global conversation. Titles emphasize words like luxurious, elegant, and exclusive, not necessarily to mislead, but to reflect how strongly fans responded to the idea. In today's digital culture, perception often carries as much weight as reality. Psychologically, this phenomenon highlights the powerful bond between idols and fans. Jungkook is not just seen as a performer, but as a symbol of growth, success, and emotional connection. When fans imagine him celebrating Christmas in comfort and beauty, it creates a sense of shared warmth and pride. The celebration becomes symbolic rather than literal. It is also worth noting that Christmas itself plays a major role in amplifying emotions. As a holiday associated with reflection and intimacy, it naturally invites storytelling. When combined with a global figure like Jungkook, even the smallest hint can grow into a worldwide discussion. This does not mean the story is false. Rather, it means it is unverified. So, is it true that Jungkook celebrated Christmas in a luxurious and elegant way? The most honest answer remains, there is no confirmed evidence to prove it. What is real, however, is the reaction, the excitement, the discussions, and the emotional response from fans around the world. In the end, this story says less about how Jungkook spent Christmas and more about how deeply he is valued. Whether he celebrated quietly, simply rested, or spent time reflecting, one thing is certain, Jungkook's presence alone was enough to make Christmas feel special for millions. And perhaps that is the true meaning behind the headline. Not the luxury, not the elegance, but the connection that turns even a rumor into a global moment. Stay with BTS Lovers Update as we continue to separate fact from speculation, while celebrating the stories that bring armies together across the world. Sparkle's Christmas tree. As the conversation surrounding Jungkook's Christmas continued to evolve, it became clear that this was no longer just a seasonal rumor, it had transformed into a cultural moment. Across social media platforms, fans did not merely ask what Jungkook did on Christmas, but why the idea of his celebration mattered so deeply to so many people. This shift marked an important turning point in the narrative. At its core, the story reflected how modern fandoms engage with celebrities beyond official content. Jungkook's silence was interpreted not as absence, but as openness, a blank canvas on which millions projected warmth, elegance, and peace. In this sense, the luxurious Christmas was less about wealth and more about atmosphere. Luxury became symbolic: calmness, privacy, emotional comfort, and freedom from pressure. From a media studies perspective, this phenomenon illustrates how narratives gain legitimacy through repetition rather than verification. When multiple accounts echo the same theme, elegant, exclusive, refined, the story begins to feel established. Headlines reinforce each other, thumbnails shape perception, and audiences internalize the message. Over time, the question subtly shifts from "is this true?" to "how luxurious was it?" This does not imply intentional misinformation. Rather, it highlights how emotional storytelling thrives in digital ecosystems. Content creators often mirror audience sentiment, and in this case, the sentiment was clear. Fans wanted to believe that Jungkook experienced a beautiful, peaceful Christmas. That belief itself became the story. Another important element lies in Jungkook's artistic identity. Throughout his career, he has been associated with sincerity, emotional depth, and self-reflection. Christmas, as a holiday tied to introspection, naturally aligns with these traits. Therefore, imagining Jungkook celebrating in a serene, elegant environment felt emotionally consistent with his public image. Consistency, in storytelling, often feels like truth. However, responsible reporting requires distinction. While emotional consistency explains why the story spread, it does not confirm what actually happened. No matter how convincing a narrative may feel, it remains speculative without evidence. This is where the role of platforms like BTS Lovers Update becomes crucial, to acknowledge fan emotions while maintaining factual clarity. It is also important to consider cultural context. Christmas celebrations vary widely across countries and personal beliefs. For global artists like Jungkook, privacy during holidays is not uncommon. Choosing not to share personal moments does not imply extravagance, nor does it deny it. It simply reinforces the boundary between public persona and private life. Interestingly, the lack of confirmation may have amplified the elegance attributed to the celebration. Silence often suggests exclusivity. In popular culture, what is unseen is often assumed to be extraordinary. This psychological mechanism plays a powerful role in celebrity narratives, especially for figures as globally admired as Jungkook. As days passed, the conversation gradually matured. Some fans began emphasizing appreciation over speculation, expressing hopes that Jungkook spent Christmas safely and comfortably, regardless of luxury. This shift reflected emotional growth within the fandom, moving from curiosity to care. In this sense, the story reached a natural resolution. It no longer required proof because its purpose had changed. The discussion was no longer about verifying an event, but about expressing connection. Jungkook became a symbol of comfort during a reflective season, and that symbolism resonated more deeply than any confirmed detail could. So, what remains after the headlines fade? What remains is a reminder of how powerful storytelling can be when emotion, admiration, and imagination intersect. Jungkook's alleged luxurious Christmas may never be confirmed, but the warmth it generated was undeniably real. It sparked conversations, united fans across borders, and highlighted the emotional bond between artist and audience. Ultimately, the truth is simple and honest. There is no confirmed evidence that Jungkook celebrated Christmas in a luxurious and elegant manner as described online. Yet there is also no denying that his presence, real or imagined, made the holiday feel meaningful for countless people. And perhaps that is the most elegant conclusion of all. Because sometimes the most powerful celebrations are not the ones we see, but the ones we feel. Stay connected with BTS Lovers Update, where we continue to explore stories with heart, curiosity, and respect, separating fact from speculation, while honoring the emotions that bring armies together worldwide. Christmas tree sparkles,